We're starting off with the latest from Israel, which continues to rain down on Palestinian settlements days after the biggest military raid in recent time. This was in West Bank's Jenin, and we've been getting you the latest. In Gaza, fresh fire was exchanged between Israeli forces and Hamas. On Wednesday, Israel's army declared the end of military operations in the West Bank. The two-day strike, which began early Monday, targeted the city of Jenin, which has now been left in shambles. According to reports, 12 Palestinians, at least 5 of them gunmen, and 1 Israeli soldier had been killed. Amid the chanting and sounds of rifles being fired in the air, a funeral procession was carried out on Wednesday for 6 of the 12 dead. Around 100 people have been injured over the last 2 days. Palestinian officials said that around 3,000 people had been evacuated from the camps in the area.
We were surprised with the large number of army military. They entered the area, they entered the houses of our neighbors and our own house. They evicted the people from their homes and positioned their snipers. They arrested a lot of youth and they used us as human shields in front of them.
As Israeli troops withdrew, residents and refugee families stepped out to assess the damage. Some surveyed the destruction to the light of their mobile phones, with the help of the light of their mobile phones. Emerging details suggesting that power and water supplies remained cut off in the refugee camps and some areas of the city. This after Israeli army dug up roads, cut cables and a main water pipe to look for improvised bombs. Meanwhile, as Jenin's residents scrambled after the raid, fresh strikes were exchanged between the Hamas and Israeli forces in the Gaza region. The explosions in Gaza come hours after Israel said that Palestinian militants in the region fired 5 rockets towards the country. And for more on this, our correspondent Jody Cohen getting us this report.
The Israeli army has ended its operation in Jenin, and according to the Palestinian Health Ministry, 13 Palestinians have been killed, all of whom were militants, according to the IDF. Dozens were also injured, and there has been some damage to roads and buildings too. In Israel, there's been damage to some homes as a result of the rockets fired from Gaza, and several people were injured in the car ramming and stabbing attack in Tel Aviv, some in serious condition, including a pregnant woman who has lost her baby. But while the operation has now ended, there isn't optimism that this is the end. The PA believes the violence is a result of the occupation, and President Abbas has ended coordination with Israel. Prime Minister Netanyahu has suggested that Israel went into Jenin to target the infrastructure of terror groups and will go in again if necessary. Meanwhile, Hamas and Islamic Jihad are expected to attempt to rearm. This is Jody Cohen for WION, World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.